So if you're looking to get smart fast, especially about, revolutionizing everyday systems for a greener future, you're definitely in the right place today. We're doing a deep dive into something pretty exciting, the intersection of innovative tech and environmental sustainability, specifically geothermal energy for ventilation and air quality. Our insights for this are coming straight from the GHT Geothermal Technologies website. They detail their energy-efficient solutions there. And our mission really is to unpack what geothermal preconditioning is, how it works with ventilation systems, and importantly, the real benefits for our indoor spaces and energy use. Okay, let's unpack this. So let's set the stage a bit. When we talk about better indoor air and energy efficiency, GHT Solutions comes up. They seem to focus on, and I'm quoting here, innovative and energy-efficient solutions for ventilation and air quality improvement. And they really stress design principles like precision, sustainability, and top performance. Sounds like they're aiming high, balancing tech and responsibility.
Yeah, exactly. And what's interesting is how broadly applicable it is. The source says these solutions aren't just for super high-tech buildings. They're designed for both residential and commercial spaces.
Right.
So it's not some niche thing. It's for everyday places where we live and work. That really widens the potential impact,
Absolutely. And the core product they mentioned is described as world-class geothermal preheater schoolers for HRV-ERV systems. Now, for anyone maybe less familiar, HRV-ERV, that's heat recovery ventilation and energy recovery ventilation. Basically, systems that bring fresh air in while saving energy from the air going out. Much better than just, opening a window. So this takes us right to the main technology, geothermal preconditioning. Okay, the source calls it a ground heat exchanger designed for use with heat recovery ventilation units. Okay, so if the Earth is like this giant thermal battery,
Sure.
How does the GHT system actually tap into that to, precondition the air?
Right. Well, it's all about using the Earth's natural stability. The ground, a few meters down, stays at a much steadier temperature all year round, unlike the outside air. So imagine this loop of pipes buried underground, usually filled with a water mix fluid.
Okay.
This fluid circulates constantly. In winter, it absorbs the Earth's stable warmth. In summer, it releases excess heat into the cooler ground.
Simple transfer.
Exactly. So the fresh air coming into your ventilation system passes through a unit connected to this ground loop, and the heat or coolness just passively transfers to the air before it even hits the main ventilation unit or your room.
It's quite elegant, isn't it? It's not making heat or cold, just moving it.
Precisely. Passive transfer.
So what are the main practical upsides of that dual function for, say, a homeowner or a business?
Well, that dual function is really the key. In winter, this preconditioning actively prevents the ventilation unit's heat exchanger from freezing and becoming damaged.
Ah, okay. That sounds like a real problem solver.
It is. Especially in cold climates, that freezing issue can be costly. And then in summer, it does the reverse. It cools incoming air, creating a comfortable indoor environment. And it does this without the huge energy draw of traditional AC.
Right.
So it seriously reduces the workload on your main heating and cooling system. That means real energy savings and more stable indoor temperatures.
That makes a lot of sense. And given how clever that is, it seems GHT isn't just theory. They point to a pretty solid track record, right? Something like trusted in over 1,200 successful installations.
Yeah, over 1,200, that's significant.
It really shows it works in the real world, delivering energy savings and outstanding air quality for your home or business.
Definitely. And to give you a clearer picture of their actual products, they mention a couple of series. There's the G2001G, 4001G, 6001G, 8001 series. Its key feature seems to be airflow capacity. Maximum airflow up to 1,000 millivolts ears, including pre-filter.
Okay, so focused on moving the air.
Pretty much. Then you have the G2000G, 4000G, 6000G, 8000 series. This one sounds more like a complete unit. It integrates the heat exchanger with A-class circulation pumps and a safety unit. And it's all in this insulated EPP housing.
EPP.
Expanded polypropylene. It's this lightweight foam, but really strong and crucially very insulating, helps maintain that thermal efficiency. And this series also handles that same maximum airflow up to 1,000 millior 2 sappers.
Okay, so what does this really mean for you listening? Well, these specifics show GHT has options. Whether you need maybe a simpler pre-filter setup or a whole integrated package deal, they seem to cater to different needs. Could be a smaller home upgrade, could be a larger commercial job. It kind of underlines their stated commitment to quality and reliability by offering tailored, efficient solutions. So let's kind of pull this all together then. GHT's main focus seems consistently on providing innovative and energy-efficient solutions for ventilation and air quality improvement. That phrase keeps coming up. And their products are designed with precision, sustainability, and performance in mind. Sounds like a really holistic approach.
Yeah, and that leads nicely into their tagline, which I think sums it up well. GHT Solutions, where innovation meets sustainability. It's not just a catchy phrase, right? It really captures this whole idea. True progress in how we manage buildings comes from integrating smart tech that gives long-term
Yeah.
benefits.
Hmm.
By making buildings less reliant on, traditional energy-hungry heating and cooling, these
Hmm.
systems don't just cut your energy bills, they also help stabilize the wider energy grid by lowering that peak demand. It's a
Yeah.
systems approach to healthier, more efficient spaces.
It really is. So as you think about your own space, maybe your home or where you work, just consider how using a stable passive source, like the earth, how that could genuinely improve your indoor air while also boosting energy efficiency in a really practical, tangible way. So yeah, we've seen how geothermal preconditioning using examples like GHT Solutions offers this powerful mix, better air quality, real energy savings, all by tapping into the steady temperature of the ground right beneath us. It's a really smart way to passively manage our indoor climate. Now here's a final thought for you to maybe chew on. How could more buildings, more homes, whether they're brand new or maybe ambitious retrofits, how would they better leverage this stable earth temperature to passively control indoor climates? Could this move us closer on a much bigger scale to genuinely sustainable living? It's a concept that could really reshape how we design, build, and interact with our environment for, well, potentially decades to come.